Hello everybody and welcome to round 2 coverage of the Foxwood Open. This is brought to you by several fantastic tournament sponsors that you can see here. I am one of your hosts, Julian Murphy.
And I'm Adam Hussey. Julian, you sound really good.
Well, thank you very much. We're actually doing a take 2 on this one because of our technical difficulties that were all Julian's fault, and I tried to blame them on Adam Hussey. Regardless, this coverage is brought to you by Grand River Disc Golf, Big Disc Energy, as well as the tournament being brought to you by Innova Canada and Explore Waterloo Region.
Nathan, big shout out to you. You did an awesome job and your crew did a great job. We love what you did.
So going right into our card here, we have Eric Oakley, some guy from, I don't know, Florida maybe, Casey Hanemayer from BC, Jonah McPhee, the local boy, and Thomas Gilbert, who can throw quite far.
Really far. Looking forward to seeing all these guys play.
And all had huge first rounds, -12, 2 -13s, and a -15 from Eric Oakley.
Could you imagine doing that?
No.
No.
My dreams stop at about -4.
Best shot scrambled?
All right, going into hole 1, par 4, what do we have?
All right, hole 1, par 4. For us mere mortals, hard hole, but I'd love to see what these guys can do here. Par 4, 750 feet. Should be a fairly easy starting hole for them.
I think so as well. Now, they've got a bit of OB around that basket, which can be nerve-wracking, but let's see how these guys rip apart the white course.
Let's see it.
Foxwood Open presented by
Oh, Henrik London calling people out here.
Hey, thank you, Henrik, for coming out and helping out.
From Pensacola,
We got tournament director Daryl Banks in the background.
And tournament leader Eric Oakley in the foreground, preparing to throw his golf disc.
Beauty.
Oh, man. That's what you want. You want a little bit of turn just like that. It's going to fade in nicely and be far.
Nice graded tee pads there.
Do you have anything to do with those?
I had a little to do with those. Actually, I had to get a tractor out here for my my in-laws' property. So shout out to Harold. Thank you for letting me borrow your tractor for the day and drive it across
Canada, basically. Or Wilmot Township, whatever. Casey Hanemayer on the tee.
All right. I'm looking forward to seeing this guy. I haven't seen him actually play before, and he's a big dude.
He's rated like 4th or 5th in Canada, I think, overall.
Wow. Hey, Casey, thanks for coming back to Ontario to play.
Yeah, actually, he was rated at the top, though, not that long ago. I think at one point this year he was right at the top.
Fantastic.
That was a great throw as well. A little bit right, but, I mean, if you can throw 500 feet, it really doesn't matter where you end up as long as you're on the fairway here.
Super awesome to see Jonah here. This guy's been playing for like 2 years tops, and holy cow, his game has really improved to the point that he's now here.
And not just his game, but his flow is ridiculous.
Amazing flow.
Going with the forehand, it's a safer play as long as you don't turn it over into those trees. And he ended up, I believe, in bounds on the fairway, not quite as far as the other guys. And speaking of far, it's a far walk for Thomas Gilbert to walk up to this tee pad.
He doesn't throw far, does he?
Who? The wingspan of an albatross.
Yes, that's unreal.
Could be longer, actually.
Oh.
Somebody comment on this video what the wingspan of an albatross is, and if Thomas Gilbert's wingspan, holy cow, is longer.
I'm going to say his wingspan is longer than an albatross. I'm going to say that confidently because look how far that drive went.
And an albatross can't throw that far.
Absolutely not.
He's in the trees. Like that, the ideal landing zone is right here where Jonah ended up, right in the middle of the fairway. You're at the hill, you can see the basket, and Thomas Gilbert is 160 feet past that in the trees on the left, well in bounds. Takes a lot of the OB out of play for his upshot. Like, that's insane.
That is insane. All right, this looks a little bit wide, but hopefully it swings back for Jonah so you can have a putt at birdie.
Look at this guy. He knows the local route. He's got to be maybe circle's edge, maybe a touch further.
Let's hope so.
All right, Casey opting for the safer forehand upshot.
You know, it's funny. As a lefty, I always would rather throw a forehand here as well, but Casey showed me something because I think I need to do this hole better. And, yeah, all right, I need to start throwing a backhand here.
Huge. Great throw.
Great shot.
Oh, you softed it.
Come on, Eric, get up there. That looks a little bit short.
Yeah, he's got a bit of work ahead of him.
Well, you know, rightfully so. I'm sure he's a little afraid of the OB behind it.
And Thomas Gilbert plays to those trees. If you're at those trees, you're only like 15 feet away. That's a good spot.
Who's running behind there? Is he going for it? Oh, a little half bid. Little half bid. Good job there, Eric.
And that's such a dangerous play. If you clip the basket and it stands up, you're OB more often than not.
It's never happened to any of us locals.
No, God no. We're all amazing putters.
Yeah. Yeah, it
Good
looked like
upshot for
Jonah
Jonah.
was a little too far away to run into that. And again, death putt if he went for it. This is the place to be. Nice putt.
Thomas with a simple 500-foot drive, then a 200-foot upshot.
Unreal. Another simple birdie. Way to go, Casey.
And a nice, great, safe start to the round. We've got 2 birds and 2 pars.
Do we know yet?
Well,
Don't jinx it.
No, good call. I want to assume at this point that let's see if Jonah can make his tap in.
I hope so.
Foot fault. No,
Way
there's
to go, Jonah.
No seconder. We're good. All right, that brings us into hole 2. Not too bad of a beginning. And Hussey, what do we have?
All right, hole 2. 2 really awesome lines, a forehand or a backhand. The forehand is through the trees, backhand's around the right where we're following now. The only thing to really worry about is the short golf green, which is OB, and if you carry it too long, you could be in that long grass, which is OB.
Casey Hanemayer first on the tee.
I think most of the guys are going to take this route.
Yeah, it's a very, very straightforward forehand, as long as you can throw one with any sort of regularity.
Yeah, good job there, Casey.
The only thing I find with the forehand is the tee pad lines up more of a backhand.
Yeah.
So you do have to go corner to corner to get the angle right.
A little trick I've discovered is taking a throw from the back of the tee pad. It opens up the that area a lot more.
Yeah, that makes sense. If I ever start throwing with my wrong hand, I'll give that a go.
Oh, beautiful shot there by
man.
Eric.
Perfect.
Skip off the green.
That's
Awesome.
4 great throws, all in circle 1. Like Thomas is furthest away here. Daniel Cook looking fly in the background.
Man,
Look at that headband, man.
I'm going to start dressing like that when I play.
No! Oh, no! You got jinxed by Julian.
Apparently.
Sorry, Thomas. You know what's misleading, though? You can't really see it in this, but oftentimes on this mound, there is a bit of a breeze that can raise your disc. If you get it nose up at all,
Yeah.
it can force it up. So
Yeah, and you can see there would have been a bit of a headwind there based on what the trees are doing behind him. Well, 3 out of 4 ain't bad, right?
not too bad at all. And Thomas cleaning up the par. We've got 3 birdies and a par. And again, not a bad start to the round overall for everybody here. Casey taking both birds as we go into hole 3. What do we have?
Oh, hole 3, 380-foot downhill shot. Hey, there's a lot of challenge here. You have all the long grass schnarb on the right side, and if you throw it too far, you could be in the creek. Hopefully these guys can park this and move on to the next hole.
The distance is well within their wheelhouse. There's a nasty spruce right at the edge of the OB as well.
Yep.
That does swallow discs if you don't quite clear the...
Like that
Jeez.
one.
Okay, kind of like that.
Yeah.
Very strange.
Yeah, that is the spruce. Is it a spruce?
I think so.
I call that a Christmas tree.
So it's a spruce. We're good.
This looks like a beauty. This is a great line. Skip off, get close. Not bad.
Yeah, great throw. He's 25 feet away.
And that car path is not OB. Little high. Hopefully this has enough power on it to get there.
Oh yeah,
easily.
he's got the distance. He gets around the tree.
Man, that looked effortless. Throwing his putter.
He's throwing his Aerobi Epic.
Roby Epic. Which, by the way, is an awesome disc. I'd like to find one again and try it.
I hope they're not PDGA legal anymore.
I think they are. But anyways, if anyone could tell me what the flight numbers of an Aerobi Epic are when you throw it as a thumber, please put that in the comments. I want to know what you think that number is.
It's a tough miss by Casey there. And no one knows the numbers of the Epic. It's like a, I don't know, 10,
3 point.
8, minus 7, 12. Like it's a horrible disc. Anyway, Eric Oakley in circle 1.
Beauty. But it goes around, so maybe 3.14.
I
I just learned something about 3.14.
It's
if
pi.
you write it in
sorry.
a mirror, it says pi the other way.
Oh my goodness.
Boom. Boom.
What if you write more decimals though?
Oh, then you're screwed.
Does it say like
Stop doing drugs.
4, 5, 6, 2, 9, 5, 1 pi?
Moving on to hole 4. This should be an easy birdie for all these guys. They just got to watch out for the long grass on the left there. If they can avoid that, it's birdie city here. Prove me right, boys.
Eric Oakley just making sure the tee pad's the right length. Yeah, that's where I want the disc to go.
I think he hit his line.
Oh man, it's so much fun watching these guys, and I'm sure you guys think so as well, because it's, especially if you're local here, it's what you want to throw. It's what I envision throwing on every hole, and yet I just don't have the power or accuracy.
Yeah.
But it's like seeing him line it up and then actually execute. Man,
Easy.
so much fun.
Easy.
And so it can be a mistake there. That cedar tree has a bit of a low ceiling,
Yep.
but if you can get around behind it, you're pretty safe.
You're pretty safe, but if you're putting from underneath it, it's a scary, scary putt. So hopefully he's got a look at it.
Yeah, you want to be exactly where Thomas is. He's got a wide open look
Yep.
here. Is that cart path long, Obi? On this one?
I believe it was, but it's so far back, it shouldn't be an issue.
That's got to get down.
I don't know if anyone's ever hit that cart path.
Oh, that
Easy.
got down and was perfect and parked. Great shot.
All right. It's a little farther out, but he's got a clear path to the basket, though, so let's make up for hole 2. Beautiful putt. Boom. That's why he's a touring pro, right?
That's it. 1023 rated putt right there.
That was beautiful.
And Jonah, oh yeah, so he
Oh,
does have to
gotta go
straddle
underneath.
out. So you want to be more where Thomas is than where Jonah is.
Yeah. Come on, Jonah.
Ah, shoot.
Just didn't fully commit to that one. Don't blame him, though. There would have been a little bit of OB behind him.
Casey cleaning up his bird.
Nice bird, Casey.
I just feel like there's a lot of stuff in the way.
Do you think he putts with a Casey Pro AVR?
I would hope so, but unfortunately, I think he's a prodigy guy.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
So an A number or a
Yeah.
PA number?
So, well, I guess, so, Casey Pro. I don't know.
Hole 5, par 4, 620 feet.
Let's move along. No, we have not drank that much today. Par 4, 620 feet. Again, real challenging hole for just the regular player, but with these guys' distances, I think they're going to get by the challenging part and have a fairly easy upshot in. Let's see what they do.
Yeah, that you want to stay to the right of that cart path. Anywhere on the left is out of bounds, and there is a drop zone. So a gigantic mash of a forehand, like I feel like we're about to see, it would be the play if you have it.
Yep.
Like really, it doesn't even have to be that far, but like
No. But this,
That's a great-
yeah, that's huge. that mound behind, that's a good spot to be in there. Now you've taken a lot of the trees out of play.
Yeah, if you land on that mound, like that's a far forehand. That's a
Far.
great shot. So to be beyond that to the guardian tree takes everything out of play.
Love seeing Thomas's forehand here, but I would have loved seeing a massive, huge flex backhand. Oh, he's far right.
Yeah.
Hopefully he's got a line through there. I have actually never been that far right, so hopefully he's got something to look at there. This looks beautiful.
And that is a much more common play that you'll see is
Yeah.
a nice forehand up to the mound.
Perfect.
Still wide open from that side. You can forehand again and kind of avoid a lot of the trees if you
Yep.
if you get a good skip towards the basket.
This looks nice and big.
Yeah, he's
Okay, up to that mound.
on that mound as well.
Yeah. No, I
Hey,
agree.
that was a positive jinx.
A positive jinx. I didn't know there was positive
Sure.
jinxes.
Why not?
Jinxes. Now, the only scary part about this is you could hit trees and it could bounce out of bounds left. Let's see what happens here. Oh,
He
there we
is
go.
In a circle. I can't tell if he's circle 1 or 2, but he's kind of right at the edge of circle 1, it looks like.
Well, it looks like Jonah's taking the same line. No, he's not. He's going down the middle.
And that's a treacherous throw because you get that cedar there or the pine tree on the right.
Yep.
And it will suck your disc straight down to the ground. Shout out to Terry Miller.
I'm actually surprised he took that line because it is such a low line that they have to take down. Here's a tough shot here. It looks like there's a lot in the way. I think he's a little too pinched off. Hopefully he can do something good with it. And Thomas says, "Oh,
Yeah,
he hit just short."
Yeah, but he's got to be edge of circle there.
Yeah. Oh, I can only dream of being this close.
Yeah, you take a lot of those guardian trees out of play when you are up against one of them.
Nice shot, Eric.
Yeah, well done.
By the way, Eric was the first person to shake my hand in 2 years. Yeah.
Congratulations. Did you have hand sanitizer on hand?
After, yes.
He glared at you from afar as you did that, eh?
Eric, thank you for being so friendly, and thank you for coming up this way. It was absolutely awesome to have you here.
And if you ever want to play a round of Rocket League, I've been brushing up my skills so I can hopefully crush you, or not.
What is Rocket League?
It's, so, hear me out. It's these supersonic, acrobatic, rocket-powered cars playing soccer.
Okay. Rocket League.
It's a great game.
Rocket putt? No!
What on earth? That is not a common mistake for Eric Oakley. He,
I think Eric was thinking about Rocket League there.
I think he was. Calculated.
Come on, Thomas.
Oh, what is happening? No. That is 2 circle 1 misses here from a combined 10, I don't know, 18 rated?
Wow.
No, 10, 19 rated.
All right, Jonah, you have this, right? There we go.
All
That's how
right.
you do it.
Unfortunately, his was for par. But fortunately, it went in the basket.
Yes.
That's crazy. I would not have expected that at all from these guys.
No, absolutely not. Maybe early morning, just still trying to wake up. I'm not sure. Missed opportunity there.
For sure it was. Which, anyway, after that brings us into hole 6. What do we have?
All right, 250. There's a lot of trouble in play here. The early bunkers, the green is OB, the bunker beside the basket, but also we have the OB just behind. So it's going to require a real accurate shot for these guys to get a birdie opportunity.
That's a great call. And there's a really nice divot to the right of the basket. If you can land in that kind of, I want to say valley, but it's, I don't know, 4 feet deep. A cup, a mound,
An anti-undulation?
undulation, that's what it is.
An anti-undulation? A depression.
Yes, a depression in the ground.
Yes. But
If you can land in that, it's you're circle 1, like you're parked.
I like what these guys are doing. I've never really thought of just trying to skate it over this green, and I think it's a really smart play. It's going to slow it down enough that you're not going to get into the OB behind it.
Yeah, if you're confident in your putting, that's a really good spot to end up. There is OB behind the basket from there, but
Yes. That shouldn't be a problem for them from where they're putting, but overthrowing it and going into OB, that's certainly challenged. Ooh, it's going to stay. Oh, look at that.
man, golf greens are so much fun to throw over.
Absolutely. Nice putt. That was just
He's the
outside
furthest.
circle.
There we go.
That was a great putt.
Down the line.
Oh, beauty. These guys
High
are,
left still catches it.
these guys are making up for last hole.
That's the Florida man putt. I was going to say local love, but
The local love? Not
exact
not
opposite
so,
of local
yes.
love.
All right, Thomas. Beautiful putt, Thomas.
Although I think he's closer than Casey Hanemayer would be,
Uh,
as far as local.
That is true. It would be. All right, Jonah.
Make this a star frame. No! Oh, Julian. Why'd you do the
Killed it, Julian.
other production sound effect? Damn.
Darn. All
Sorry,
right.
Jonah. That was my bad.
Hole 7, 500 feet, double mando that we just flew through. After that, you can take this route here or go down through the forest right to the basket. I like this hole. A couple of really cool options, but for sure, you got to hit that mando to start.
Yeah, and it's just enough distance down that it does get in your head a little bit.
Terrifies me.
Great play. And it used to be a
whoa.
triple. Wow.
That's
okay,
huge.
That's still going.
That's massive.
So he's in the forest with all the with the basket.
Yeah.
I don't know, 180 feet, 250 feet down.
Yeah, it used to be a triple mando, but we actually moved this tee pad over to be underneath this tree, so we didn't have to make it a triple mando anymore. And do you just notice that Casey disappeared there? That was amazing.
It's a BC.
I wish I had that ability.
Gotta move out west. Tom, is he going roller?
Whoa,
Oh, baby.
I love it. Go and go long. Go all the way down to the basket.
Just don't hit anything ever.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, did I just see? Oh, there we go. That's amazing.
He might be within 100 feet. It's not a very long par 4. The roller is the play. If you can hit the mando with it,
Yep.
that's a really, really good idea.
Yep.
Jonah throwing a mash of a forehand gets just as far as Eric Oakley. I think it's actually a little bit more open to that side, would you say?
Yeah, absolutely. I've been over there a number of times, and if I could get over there, I'd be super happy. But I just can't throw it that far.
Mm. And I think Casey might be lining up something huge if he can get around that tree.
That tree stops
Ah, just
everything. Nothing gets
swallowed
through
it up.
that tree. The tree swallowed what?
It swallowed up his disc.
Okay.
Prodigy H
2-0.
V. It swallowed up his disc.
Okay. Gotcha.
I'm sorry, Thomas and Casey. I'm not very familiar with your discs. And
That's a beautiful upshot. Should have an easy par from there, but I'm sure he's a little bit disappointed. Wow. Easy upshot. Easy birdie.
yeah, it's a bit of a low ceiling there because it's downhill. You can't really
Yep.
tell, but if you put any elevation on that forehand like Jonah did here,
Yeah.
there is a risk of hitting a tree. I mean, obviously you can miss them as well, but
Absolutely, but they're so close. It's not too bad if it's you're farther back and then you have to deal with that downhill as well. Then it gets super tight.
and Thomas just putting it for eagle.
Oh gosh.
Okay, you guys want me to drop in my birdie now, or
Well, that was just a par. Nice birdie there, Thomas.
yeah, well played hole.
Yeah. 3 birdies, 1 par, not bad. All right, moving on.
Hole 8.
Hole 8, 205 feet. Again, we got a ceiling here we got to deal with. We got uphill to deal with. These guys should birdie this hole, but there's some challenge of it. We got this route that we're flying right now, but there's actually a righty backhand route that I'd love to see one of these guys throw at, but we'll see what happens here.
Locally nicknamed the Duke line.
The Duke line for anyone who cannot throw a forehand. Duke can throw a forehand.
I've seen him throw forehands
Yes.
recently.
Yeah. So, a forehand specialist just threw a backhand down the forehand line. Wow.
You know what though? The ground play on a backhand like that is
Yep.
perfect. Like it slows down the disc. You're not really at a risk of skipping OB. As long as you miss the trees on the left, you can very nicely park it, just like Thomas did with a forehand.
Wow.
Prove me wrong.
As a lefty, I never imagined throwing a forehand down that line.
I don't know. The spin of the disc is different though.
Yeah,
If you
yeah,
threw a
that's
forehand, you might get a nasty skip.
That's true.
I think. Hold on, let me think of.
No.
Nah, you might skip towards the green.
Your head may explode if you start thinking lefty.
No, but lefty forehand, is that even a throw? Is that a thing? Well, that's Chris Clemens.
There we go.
Eric Oakley, high chains again, but it doesn't matter.
Beautiful putt.
Drops into the basket.
Nice birdie.
Thank you, band, for not hitting my disc.
Is that Jonah back there? It is Jonah. You can tell by the flow, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's that hockey here, bud.
You know what? I got to say, Jonah's handling the pressure really well. I would be crapping bricks if I was out here throwing with these guys.
I straight up wouldn't have showed up.
No.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's playing great. I mean, he's 949 rated, but he is not a 949 player. I believe his ratings have actually updated now to be significantly higher. I'd have to double check that.
Oh, he's going to continue to improve.
But yeah, he's crushing it. Anyway, that brings us into hole 9, par 3, 315 feet. Is this an island?
This is an island, and what's really crazy, did you know that Daryl Banks, in a promo video talking about this hole, aced it in sandals?
What?
Yeah, first time.
Come on.
Really short clip because I think he swore a couple times after he made the shot.
Yes, he should. By all means, say all of the curses.
Yep.
Nice shot there, Mr. Oakley. He might have that big tree in his way for the putt, but
Yep.
I think you can straddle around it with where he landed.
Do you like this island? I think it's great for the tournament.
Yeah, I do. I would actually like it. Obviously, you can't in a golf course just leave it up, but I think it's a really, really neat
Stay in.
play.
It looked inish.
Yeah, I think that's
I think it was right on the line.
It was very, very close. I think he's got a few inches over the line.
Yeah, 100%. It even as a lefty, this scares me a little bit because now you can't bail out like you could before. Nice
Great shot,
Jonah.
Jonah. Yeah. Like you said, handling the pressure like an absolute champion. That just rips out of his hand when he throws that, eh?
Oh, look at that kick too. That was a really nice kick.
And settle and be parked.
Kick in birdie. Oh, look at that disc floating in the pond.
Derek Brookhoven. Holding
Derek.
the camera. Thank you very much, Derek.
He did a great job. This was actually the first time I'd ever met Derek was at the tournament.
First time I met him was this past week playing disc golf with him.
You're kidding me.
Yeah, just met him. He
Are-
told me I pronounced his last name right.
Really?
Well, hopefully I
Is
didn't
it-
change it on this one.
Is it German?
Dutch, I believe.
Dutch.
Eric Oakley making his putt. Jonah made his putt. Thomas, now that we know he's in bounds.
Making
Makes
his
his
putt.
putt.
There we go.
Can I make a sound?
No, you cannot.
Oh, did Casey miss? No, he's
No,
parked.
he just
Hold on.
hasn't
Okay.
putted yet. Oh,
I
we
didn't
just
say a word.
totally jinxed him.
Sorry, no, I didn't. Nope.
Nothing happened. Easy.
Star frame.
Uh,
Nice job, guys.
We're done.
2 star frames in a row. I missed hole 8.
That's amazing.
All right. Fantastic front 9 there from these fellas. Who are your lead card? Eric Oakley with a 7 down. Thomas Gilbert with a 6 down. Jonah with a very respectable 5 down. And Casey as well with a -5. So that is the front 9 done very, very well. Thank you very much to all of our sponsors here, as well as to Derek Brookhoven and Dan Cook for filming, Nathan
Yeah.
Ransom and Sean Coker for editing, and the drone footage, of course, brought to you by Dan Hines. Thank you very much, everybody. Join us on the back 9, and we will see you there.
Looking forward to it.